Hello everybody, welcome to Fried Dice Paradice presents the Penelopean Islands, team name pending. I hope you all are doing well. Quick announcements, tomorrow will be Void Boys as per usual, Monday we'll be doing Homebrew Review, and Thursday will be part 2 of Baldur's Gate 3, which segues really nicely into which of the Baldur's Gate 3 characters, NPCs, partners, I guess, do you dislike the most?
Well, we don't know about partners.
Is there romance yet?
I haven't reached
I
any romance.
I think there is with the cleric lady. You can have something.
She's the worst one.
Is it confession time?
I don't know what's happening.
Confession time. I haven't played.
That's fair.
I mean, no.
Wow. I definitely took a break. I played a bunch, and then I'm like, well, all right, I get it. It was pretty buggy at the time. I'm like, I can wait until at least several more big patches. They just added druids, and I'm not super driven to test that out because I don't know. I'm not a druid guy, but yeah. Gith lady is my answer.
Is your least
big
favorite?
Strong Gith lady. Least favorite? Oh no, cleric lady. Awful. She's just the worst.
What is her name even? Like Raven, some shit.
Shadowheart.
She is. I either never. Yeah. Also, Shadowheart. Come on.
It's cleric lady.
In the 2 games I've played on I either didn't pick her up or she's just always in camp and then tried to kill me. But I was mean to her, so.
Okay, that makes it better. That makes it better.
Yeah, don't be mean to her if you want her to not kill you, I guess. Spoilers. No. I don't know.
God.
But if you're mean to her, you're probably not using her anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, honestly, my least favorite is the vampire person. Like, straight up, just why?
You're not the. I'm pretty sure you're not the first person I've heard say that. So clearly, there's a pattern here.
I mean, in general, okay, I'm gonna go off on a tangent.
He's about to go off on a tangent. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I'm hitching myself to this cart.
So, have you played Divinity?
Oh yeah,
Original Sin. Yeah. What did you think?
I haven't.
What did you think of the companions in that game?
Awesome.
Awesome, really?
Yeah, I think I liked all of them.
Okay. I disagree strongly. Look, I straight up, the reason why I played solo was because I didn't like any of them.
Really?
Yeah. So I really hope that Baldur's Gate 3 has at least one companion that I like.
At least one.
At least one. Give me just one.
All right. So Divinity 1 or Divinity 2?
Divinity 2. Divinity 2.
Oh,
really?
I don't think. Does anybody even play one? Like, I feel like nobody's played one. Everyone's just somehow.
I haven't played one. Man, I'm trying to remember all the companions so I can disagree with
Thane?
you.
Right? Like Thane, yeah, I would say is the most likable of them, despite being like a snobby skeleton. Right? There is something awesome about him. Then you had the I forget her name. The elf.
I don't remember. I don't remember names. So.
The tattooed, the one with the needle.
She was all right, I guess.
She starts off by putting the needle to your neck and being like, "I'm gonna kill you."
That's the same reason. That's the same reason I don't like the vampire guy.
So my reaction was straight up, "No, you are the one who's getting killed." Right?
Yeah.
It is you who are dying today.
Yeah. Who else did you have? You had the hunter person, the wolf.
Yeah, I liked him. He was like standard fighter, strong guy.
Yeah,
I don't know. He was kind of just generic.
Exactly.
So he didn't stand out.
Find him very interesting overall. Like, sure, he's a generic NPC person, right? It's like no big issue with it, just not really interesting. Who else did we have? We had
Red King or whatever.
Red Prince. What did
he was
you
alright.
think
He was snobby, but like, I don't know. I like the lizard folk design. I also like the elf, like character trait, and their background. Was very cool. The lore of the elves in that game is very cool.
Yeah. In general, I think like Divinity 2 is in general, I think like really solid mechanic. Like I enjoyed it thoroughly for its mechanics. There was nothing about like story or characters that pulled me in at all.
That's fair.
Well, speaking of games with great stories, Killing Yunalesca?
I don't want to talk about it. I killed 2. Why are all the bad people? Why do they all have 3 phases? I had to kill Seymour 3 times. Later, Yunalesca got. I almost unswore even. She got 3 phases. I killed the first 2 with ease. I'm in so much pain right now. I don't even want to think about it. It's not fair for a boss to be able to kill all 3 people.
That's how some people feel about Dark Souls. It's like, oh my god, why does it have a phase 2?
Isn't that like an enemy bad guy thing anyway? All of them have more than one phase.
That's true. But I feel like isn't 2 enough? You know,
I feel like one day somebody will be really groundbreaking and you'll fight a final boss that's already in its final form and you don't have to. It'll happen one day. It'll happen one day. Instead, every time we fight Dracula, we have to go through like 6 phases of them before we get to the final phase, right?
That do be true. So
yeah,
I don't want to think about it.
It would be kind of cool if just like, you know, the Undertale Sans thing happened. It's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna use my strongest attack first, right?
open up with the heat.
Yeah, why wait? You know, if the fight's important, just go all out right away.
Yeah.
But also,
just pull out the level 9 fireball.
Never put yourself in a position to fight Sans. Be a good person instead. How about that? You know?
Being a good person doesn't always get you where you need to be.
Wait, you guys fought things in Undertale?
I actually did. I did actually 2 playthroughs, 1 pacifist, and then I did the thing that the game was commentating on. Just like, I want to know what happens. And I suffered through it. It was painful.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I think I attacked someone and someone reacted poorly to it. I'm like, I know, I'm so sorry. I put the game down. I put the game down and stopped.
The only person that I fought was the ghost, like the first one, the first enemy like you meet, basically, because I couldn't figure out how to not harm him, so I was like, okay, I guess we're doing this. But then I figured out afterwards, after him, I figured out that there was like a passive way to get by people, and I'm pretty sure I didn't actually kill anybody after that. So like I inadvertently went on a pacifist run, but I guess I have that one stain on it where I attempted to murder a ghost that I couldn't murder anyway, and he just got really upset about it.
Does it count?
So it was not truly pacifist.
But he also didn't die though, so I didn't actually kill him. So I don't know if it counts as pacifist or not.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's my one thing about Undertale, right? This is the mountain I will die on. I made a mistake when I played Undertale. The mistake was I streamed it and didn't play it like by myself. That was my error.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the Undertale fandom, holy shit. The only thing that's even remotely as bad is the Subnautica fandom. Like, those 2 fandoms are just awful. And I hate it because Subnautica is my favorite game.
I was watching a friend play it. streamed, and it was great to see it streamed, but there are people come in and like either spoil or like try to make you play a certain way, and it's just like, no, like
it's like you start off playing
still.
Undertale, and like people will come in, and the first thing they ask is, "Are you doing a pacifist run?" It's like, dude, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Like, why would
That's
if this is my first playthrough? Why the fuck would I know what that is?
Let me live my best life.
Listen, Undertale is
What's
the one
what
and
I
only
just
time
said.
I've had people DM me. I've had people while I was streaming direct message me spoilers while I was streaming the game. Like literally, I was live, so I didn't look at them, but they were trying to DM me spoilers because the mods banned them from spoiling it in chat.
Why are people like this, man?
Everybody
What?
wanted me not to stream
Yeah.
Undertale on ever, unless I have like 5 mods or something.
We had
like
people
that.
who were following the channel whose names were specifically made to spoil Undertale.
Yeah.
That's how ridiculous it is.
That's what I heard too.
Why? Like,
People
why?
are insane.
Because
I'm
humans.
gonna go with that.
Human beings.
And then like so one of my good friends, Jared, is playing Subnautica right now, which is like I said, my favorite game. Dude, and I mod for him. And I've never had to time out or purge as many comments and get as many DMs about this isn't a spoiler. I'm like, dude, it is though. I understand you play the game and you know what happens, but he hasn't. You mentioning this is a spoiler. It's like, stop. And it's like, people like, you tell them to stop, and then they do it like 3 more times and have to purge 3 more comments. I'm like, dude, chill. Stop. Oh. Fortunately, no one can spoil this for me. This is a safe haven for me. No one can spoil.
Yeah,
D&D.
the
No one can spoil D&D.
I think the only person
Josh
who can
just comes into your chat and be
Guess what happens on Chroma Squad? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Guess what happens in the next episode? Grumblemon doesn't
our
die.
next 3 sessions, and guess what I came up with?
Yeah. Technically, I guess you could tune into the GM prep episodes, and
I mean, but that I would have to choose to spoil myself though.
that's fair.
That's me choosing to learn forbidden knowledge.
Then just email my notes over.
Yeah.
Spoiler: there's a half orc nearby. Fuck.
Yeah.
He sounds like a
I feel
schmuck.
like it wouldn't work. You thought we were gonna die last week, but
Yeah. I mean,
Can we talk about how we survived last week? Because I'm not over it yet.
That's
we
what
talk
makes
about Josh's
D&D so
pain?
fun. That I don't know what's gonna happen. Right. That's the best part.
Wait, Josh, are you saying you're winging this?
No.
Winging it?
what?
No, never.
Nope.
Never.
Never. I would never, sir.
Everything I say is scripted.
Even this right
I mean,
now.
our
Even this right
answers
now.
are
I thought about it
scripted.
ahead of time.
Also, our answers are scripted. We all know this, right?
No, Josh just has like a giant list of like choose your own adventure type like scripts. And it's like if the party reacts to this, say this. It's like everything is scripted.
Alright, hold on, I'm lost. Where are we?
They picked an option.
I lost my line. Hold on. What's my line? Shit. I knew I should have put like sticky notes in here.
Yeah.
Well, what
Josh's suffering is scripted, yes.
Scripted is all of your advantages and disadvantages. So there's
That's
a
true,
lot
yeah.
today, right? Panda has
I got
like
2 already.
2. Rhorik has
People
1.
want us to
Snaz has
win.
1. Snowch has
I've got 1.
Yeah.
Snazzy got
From
Advantage
today.
or disadvantage? I never
All
know.
advantages. All advantages. HG
For Snow,
loves
she just has to
you,
assume
Snowch.
it's a disadvantage until proven otherwise.
Oh man. Well,
I mean, as far as I know, Seamus was sitting in your chat and just getting points all week.
yeah.
For advantages.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Guys.
I'm telling you, we won the crowd over last week. Now they want us to succeed.
Nice,
Yeah.
yeah.
Except for
You gotta win
Snowch.
you
They
got-
want Snowch
Except for
dead,
Snowch.
always.
They want Snowch to die because Mama Snowch is better.
Yeah,
Like we just
I feel like it's just a player curse. The moment that you say, I really want my character to die, it just never happens. Everyone else is gonna die before you.
Everyone else is like,
stumble
we're
down.
keeping you alive.
Wait a minute. Everybody else can die except for me.
I think we've established everyone else is expendable except Liam. Like everyone else though.
That's very true though.
Alright. Speaking of that, let's get...
We're making Liam non-expendable because nobody wants to go through the trouble of making another character. It's like, I don't want to die.
No, I just can't go through that trauma of the dead. I don't want to go through that. My screen will go black. You guys won't see
I
me
just
for 2 weeks.
found the best way to like finish win Liam's trust. Just change like the name of Chorizo to Liam in my last goal.
I mean, to be fair, it's a technicality, but it would work.
You can just mark it as complete. Win the trust, you can mark it as complete. As long as I don't die every time.
Oh, before we get started on the actual game, right? How was the final episode? I got to watch the VOD of your Bard campaign, Snowch, and 46 as a final roll is...
It was good. It was very good. Yes. It was good. If anyone wants to watch it, I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, we ended up on finishing on a performance roll of 46 total. Was great.
That's impressive roll.
And also we created a new deity in the process.
Damn.
When your rolls are so good, they give birth to deities.
Yeah. Do you want to guess what the deity's domain is?
Dice?
Sweet rolls.
Okay.
Sweet rolls.
Actually,
yes.
Given, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
That sounds delicious.
I was gonna say, given who's in that party, that makes 100% sense.
Yeah. Well, I've made a sidetrack. I've made a simpler command so that everyone can follow these beautiful players, and I guess we shall warm up to play some D&D.
Let's do it.
And we'll see you guys in a minute.
Yeah, just...
Last time on Fried Dice Paradice presents Team Name Pending, the party interrogates the goblin cultist and learn that the cultist has been kidnapping the dead to use as free guards for their cultist cave. After scaring the soul out of him, Morthok convinces the cultist to tell them of another, faster exit, a ladder that leads straight to the surface. Morthok is, however, poisoned by Grumblemaw's new Grungly state and falls down the ladder, crushing the cultist on accident. The party does make it out in the end, and Liam sees the giant. While she, Hanan, and Chorizo hide well, Grumblemaw and Morthok stumble. This alerts the creature. Grumblemaw, in his instinct to protect Chorizo, stands between the giant and Chorizo and shoots it. This causes the dragon giant mutant to head straight for him. In a moment, the giant is in Grumblemaw's face, and his death seems imminent. Morthok jumps onto the creature's back, and somehow, the party takes the beast down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. The party loots the area and finds a cuff of captions and a frost blade. What lies in this blade? Will swindling fingers pay them handsomely? Why does everyone think that the cuff of captions is more interesting than the dragon blade? Yeah, so, as always, we start with goals. Snoch, aka Grumblemore. You have win Lihim's trust, protect Carrizo, find a way to deal with the frog condition. Panda, you have...
Right. No,
you have all three.
Like, do you want to go through all of them, or...
Yeah, so that people have time to like think about it.
Cool.
Panda has one up your rival, survive back home, and you want to score a critical hit. Was that one?
Yes, I'm adding
And
that.
then Snaz has impress your employer, convince Grumblemore to get thrown, help Grumblemore fix his condition. And Rhorik, aka Carrizo, has find a pearl to identify and find out more about Two-File. Or as you all call him, Two-Fail.
Fail, yeah.
And then one more, blank one. Yeah. So whoever wants to change stuff. Oh, heads up, while you're thinking of goals, I feel like this episode will be quite story driven, and then you'll understand it as we get to it. But there'll be a lot of storytelling today.
Ooh.
Okay. So
I mean,
I
we
did
don't have to
talk to
speak a lot.
you.
Yeah, you have to speak a lot.
Just don't go sad.
Okay. So I did talk to you about it,
Mhm.
like between sessions, Joshi, right? I think once we're like back in town, which is I assume happening right away, then I think Protect Carrizo is going to be complete for this section,
Yes.
and I would like to replace it with Craft a Magical Item.
All right. So last time I gave you
75 for
So just add another 75.
that
for that.
is actually a level up.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, we were saying this, right? And then we'll roll on stream. So let's roll for your HP right now.
Okay, hold on. What do I roll? It's 1d8 plus con, right?
I think you can just hit die if, because it's the same roll, and re-roll ones.
If I can find it.
Yeah, just 1d8 plus your con is also fine.
So that is a wonderful d8 minus 1.
Hey!
Nice.
Damn! I am now at 20 at level 4.
Yay!
Wait,
Well
is
done.
Grandma the first one to level up?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
And
know
you
what,
were
I'm
telling
fine
me you
with
suck
that.
at goals.
You make them like. You make the working towards XP very easy to get, okay?
Yeah, I try to make it easy.
I mean, I
just
think
add that-
I think Morthok is probably going to complete a couple goals. I feel like soon. Like impressing the employer is probably going to be hopefully done soon.
True. I mean, they did look through the book but they don't have to say.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't have to know that. You know. Also, to be fair, Morthok didn't look through shit.
Yeah,
That
Martha didn't
Y'all-
look through anything.
Y'all curious?
Yeah.
I like
Does Carrizo have his last
I
goal?
do not know. I do not know
Uh,
how to level this up, but just on a technical level. But whatever.
Oh yeah, I'll help you with that.
I'm gonna
Make a
say
magic item,
find
yeah.
it.
For
Yep.
for Grumblemore. Yeah.
You can actually see my goals in the journal if you ever lose them.
Carrizo.
I'm gonna put find a spell to add to spellbook.
Find a spell to add. You have You just added a bunch of spells.
He wants more.
Yeah, I want more.
Is there ever enough spells?
But also, what I was doing here is I was trying to find my notes about what spells there were. Or did you add those for me already?
No. I'm not sure if I added them actually. Congrats.
Because in his downtime on our way back, he can add them.
Add them
because
okay.
as a scribe, it takes like almost no time.
Yeah.
But I need materials actually.
I think just along the way, just let me know. Oh yeah, I mean you don't have the ink and the paper yet, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But like whenever you have a spell, you just let me know. I can add it. I can literally just drag and drop it, so no worries about that.
Yeah. I just can't remember what the spells were. I had them in my notebook, and now my notebook has been moved to somewhere.
Okay. Well, it doesn't exist until you find your notebook.
Okay.
Because I don't remember which one I gave you as well.
I think one of them was invisibility.
Yeah, because I have a long, a long list.
Okay. I'll figure it out. But the goal is for a new one. Let's say.
Okay.
Those ones won't count.
Find
It'd be weird to
new
just, like,
spell.
And
can I change one of my goals, by the way, if we get a chance?
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, given recent events, I think, and given the fact that we're done with this current expedition, right? I would say I'm probably gonna change throwing Grumble Maw to finding out more about the sword that I currently possess, and also the fact that he's a poisonous frog doesn't help. Once we cure that, I'm probably gonna go back to trying to throw him, but like right now he's a bit slimy. So
So that goal is on pause.
the goal is on the back burner for now.
Yeah.
Curing him first is probably the first step.
You can definitely bring it back whenever. So I don't wanna role play through all of the fighting through the forest, right? Like you definitely fight random beasts who attack you, like boars. You definitely see low-level bandits who get scared of you all because you're high level. I mean, you're relatively high leveled characters, right? Commoners and bandits are like level 0, level 1 people. And then
some magic, some flexing.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a guy who's literally on fire, and I'm carrying a glowy sword. I don't think bandits are a problem for us.
Yeah.
And a half frog Iron Man. I think we're good.
The mask flips back and it's just a frog.
It's just a Kermit. The Iron Man helmet flips back and it's just Kermit.
Start singing songs.
Kermit T Frog here.
Yeah,
that made me laugh until I coughed.
Team Maw here.
Now he really wants him to die.
Oh no.
You're not wrong about that.
So, the adventure through this dungeon is long over. We have cleared out the dungeon. Maybe not cleared out. There's still one more door that you weren't able to get through. But this dungeon has more or less been traversed. You have obtained that special book that y'all were looking for. And like, we imagine this camera that descends from the sky, right? The clouds pass through, down into the land of Murado. And we see our lovely group of ne'er-do-wells. And the episode begins with a montage of the group traveling through the forests to return to their hirer. On many of these evenings, I would like all of you to have conversations. And to start it off, right, I created a small table that will pop out in chat so that people can see who's going first. Basically, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna roll this table. Oh man, I have so many tables because I imported it all. What did I call it? Team name pending table. Yes. Thank God for search. Basically, whoever name pops up, can you roll me a D100, please? Morthok. And if you need time, just let me know, and then we'll roll for the next person.
Nice.
Of course you would roll that, Snazzy.
Nice.
Can chat see that? Oh, why is it not appearing?
No.
Oh, it's fine.
It didn't happen. Wait, let me just refresh
Damn it.
the...
Oh, it definitely happened.
Oh, there, it definitely happened. Oh, there, everyone can see it
We're
now.
watching it happen right now.
It definitely happened.
This is what... Yes,
No way. I'm being let. I'm like, no one's gonna let me re-roll that. It's fine.
Yeah.
So, Morthok, tell me a story about the best gift you ever received.
The best gift that I ever received.
And if you need
So
time to
Am I like
think, we'll
telling
roll
the
for other
story to
people.
like everyone around a campfire, basically?
Yeah. Campfire, while you're all walking. You can describe the
okay.
scenery that you prefer if you want. Following a road back to the main city where your boss is. Boss.
Okay. So I think this would be maybe while we're taking a short rest, right? We'll be sitting down somewhere, and obviously Morthok will still be fiddling with his brand new toy, the sword. And he'll kind of go like, "This reminds me of the very first sword I was ever gifted. I remember it fondly. My mother actually gave it to me. She was a bit of a weird orc woman, but it was rusty and dull. I always thought it was weird that she gave me such a shitty sword, to be honest with you. But I've come to have fond memories of it, because it took a lot of effort to turn it into something usable, and I feel like that almost feels like a metaphor for being a warrior, doesn't it? You start off with something raw and unusable and make it something better. And I'm polishing the sword while I'm doing this.
Is that why you take such good care of the blade on every weapon I ever saw you wield?
How observant of you, small one. And once again, knowing full well that he is poisonous, I will pat him on the head.
Oh.
Did you make your Constitution saving throw just to see?
Sure.
Oh, maybe it'll guide how
Grumblemore
you
is
react.
going to be so starved for hugs.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, like Grumblemore is feeling the zeitgeist, you know.
Everyone else.
12. I don't know what that gets me.
Yeah,
That is
you
enough.
succeed. You succeed.
Excellent.
I mean,
Okay.
I think my DC is 9 right now.
Yeah.
But yes,
8 plus 2 minus 1.
nice. But yeah, very observant little one. Yes, that's why I've developed a habit of compulsively keeping my gear in pristine shape.
This is really interesting to me because you know it's magical. You've attuned to it. You've spent time with
Yes.
it. You know it will never rust. It will never be blunt.
But anyway, I still polish it anyway.
Yeah.
And I will hand you a bit of oil.
I take it silently. Thank you. I guess not silently. I thank you.
Nice. All right.
With out of question, would the oil react at all to the blade?
I mean, it gets cold, so you see it become viscous, and drips even slower than it would on a normal blade. But it's not like ice cold. Yeah.
Are there any mountains nearby?
Yes, the cave that you were in was the base of many mountains, a whole row of mountains.
I'll just mention to the party. I think at some point I need to find a bunch of ice. I think I need to cool this blade down even further, and I'll go back to polishing it.
If you say so.
What a strange person.
Could you make a history or nature check for me?
History or nature?
Yeah.
Sure, they're both equally shitty. I'm terrible at it.
-2. Okay.
Yikes.
You try to recall things about dragons and draconic folk, dragonborn and half dragons, and etc. You don't have any information about it in this region, but within 11, one of the stories that you do hear of is that, according to the people here, they believe that the islands were created when the gods were playing on a rainbow and they ripped it and threw it into the ground, into the ocean, creating the islands. Like that's the story. Whether it's true or not, nobody knows. Where you're from, right? Your continent, different stories, different creation myths. But this sword and dragons in this region can't recall anything, even though you know a lot about dragons from your home country. Shall we roll for the next person?
Sure.
Boop.
Sure. Hey.
Crumble more.
Can't wait.
Could you roll me a D100, please?
75.
What a nice round number.
Beautiful.
Oh, this one's pretty funny. What would you do if you were king? If you need time to think about it, we can shoot the other questions to the other two players first.
That might be a good idea, just to give everyone time to think about it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Liam had to hear the show die.
Chorizo, could you roll me a
Let
D100
me not
as
be in
well?
that land where you're king.
So I'll give you a story. A prompt. Chorizo?
Oh,
D100, please. And then Liam can roll a D100 afterwards.
Oh,
as
you know
well.
what I can do? Can't I just do this?
Yeah, you can just click the D100 die image.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot there is one. There's a shortcut, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
23. And last but certainly not least, Liam, could you roll a D100 as well? A 23 is a story about a person you respect. And an 80 is where... Oh, this is good. Where is your family now?
No.
Yeah. We've already talked about this, so you have... You know, you don't need to think of anything new.
I know, but like, would you want to even speak about it? You know what I mean?
I mean, to the most trustworthy kobold of them all.
And the prompts could be like a discussion, like maybe Grumblemore talks about his mom, and then Liam... Maybe Liam doesn't even talk about it, it's just a thought. Like a story that runs through your head when Grumblemore talks about his mother or something like that.
Okay.
Or even when Morthok talked about his mother.
You know, I wonder what like a king or emperor would do if they were getting turned into a different kind of creature.
I'm sure they would send somebody out on a quest. That's what emperors do, right? Send other people to do their work for them.
Well,
They might have a different vibe to them,
send...
you know, a different groove, or you know, something like that.
They would have, they would like send people like us on a quest to find a cure.
Food for thought. I wonder if they would pay. I wonder how much they would pay. Adventurers gotta eat, you know.
Seems like a useless quest.
Actually, like you know what? Being turned into another creature could be really bad for the royal image of a person.
Oh, the royal line would be ruined. I mean, for sure.
So do you think? Like
it's the akin of marrying a commoner? You know, you just can't do that.
Right. I think I'm done pretty much.
Like, it's interesting, like what you just said, Snaz, right? Even though we didn't have this conversation, like there's a lot of like little details about the other countries and other continents that like I'm only gonna tell you if you ask, right? Because I don't want to overload with too much information. Like you mentioned that the royalty marrying a commoner, that's not normal, right? Which is very true.
Well, it's not normal where I think where I'm from, right? But not necessarily.
Yeah. And I didn't even tell you that, but it's been like that since I made that continent a long time ago. Royalty is very elite. They keep to themselves where you were from. Here, however, in the Penelopean Islands, and maybe you don't know this, there are some sultanates that are a bit more open to marrying down a caste. Like, it's not frowned upon in some of the countries, not all of them, right? Morado in particular, not sure, I would say. But that statement...
This is why my history checks are so bad.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Let's
let's move on.
I don't know about that marrying up or down, as it were, but where I'm from, we get our marriages arranged. I've got a betrothed back home.
What?
Yeah. We're set to marry sometime in the future. We're still kind of working on our own stuff, but I don't know. I respect her for accepting and whatnot. It's it's not out of love, but it is out of duty.
Have you met?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. Have you met her?
Yeah, she's all right.
Just all right.
What a strange custom. I don't know if I could ever participate in a custom like that. What if I don't like that other person?
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, well, I was afraid of it too, but she's all right. Yeah, she does good work. She's a scholar herself, and I'm sure we can at least create a life together eventually. Cordially. We share some interests. Yeah.
Like
good
what?
friend.
Yeah. Hey, Liam, where's your family? How about your family? Yeah.
She's gonna be quiet. She's gonna think about the fact that she doesn't know what happened to her moms, but her dad is an elf and all the hardship that they've been through because he's not from this place. And she's just gonna look at Krisa like, family is family, right? They can be important, but mine, I guess, is important to me as well. That's all I have to really say. Details don't matter, do they?
Can I just inside check on that? Just see if I read any anything. Yeah, checks out.
Actually, can so as somebody who was raised by adopted by a foster father. Could Morthok possibly sense something in that statement? Would he
if you want to make an insight as well.
My shitty insight, sure, why not? Yes, that's very good. It's very good.
She's got a poker face.
She's got the poker face. Yeah, I've got nothing.
You know what I'm feeling as well. Maybe Morthok was like, "Oh, it's half orc things," and then like,
and she's
yeah.
yeah. Half orc things, yeah.
I kind of just want to just redirect that question. Be like, so, Morthok, like, what about your family?
I never knew my father. I was told he was brave for a human, but
Give me a second.
I never met him. Maybe one day, if he truly was brave, we'll meet in some sort of afterlife. But I was raised by an elder in our village. Actually, he's also my employer currently. He runs the company that I work for.
Oh.
He didn't need to take me under his wing, but he did. It's very rare for orcs to do that.
You must have earned his respect then.
It took some time. I went through many nicknames.
Care to share any?
Not really. But then I'll think about it for a second and go, this doesn't leave this campfire. But yes, I've spent many a day answering to squeak and runt. But if you repeat those names to me, and I'll just very slowly lift the sword up.
Look at the size of you.
I wouldn't dare.
For an orc, I'm pretty tiny. I've had to fight very hard to make sure that my half-orc lineage was never brought up as a negative. I'll put the sword away.
See.
Those names do seem familiar.
Excuse me while I brush
I just
chips
stare.
off my shoulder.
I just stare into the fire.
Now you, Grumble Mai, can understand.
Yeah. I never had much of a physical presence.
You don't say.
Yeah, I ain't no arena fighter myself. Holds up his scrawny arms.
We should at some point have just a friendly fist fight to see who is the most scrawny between the two of us, Coriza.
What?
Why?
No, why?
Shouldn't we do that now?
Because he leveled up, so he has more HP now.
You gotta use this moment.
Tell me, little one, is that why you encase yourself in armor?
Well,
is your stature why you keep encasing yourself in armor and machinery?
Well, I do have a fairly rare disease, and this helps compensate for some of the effects that it has on me. I can be much stronger, just rely on the armor instead of my own muscles. I can be faster.
The desire to be better, that I can understand.
I guess being a frog isn't so bad. Now you're poisonous. And level up.
I will just give you the death stare of a lifetime.
Can you make an intimidation check? I just want to see how good it is.
I don't have like I wasn't the one who won inspiration last time, right? Because I would totally use it right now.
I think it was you.
Was it?
I actually don't remember who won it last time. I thought it was.
Wait, I have advantage anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh no!
Wow.
Wow. So intimidating.
Let's say 4. Would you like to roll insight or something to resist that?
Listen, you really want that embarrassment? What you want me to roll? I'll roll for it. Insight?
Roll a wisdom saving
I'll
throw.
roll. Wisdom. Maybe. Where's
Oh my god.
Josh, where's wisdom?
So it should be at the top of your sheet. And then when you click on wisdom, it'll ask you.
Oh my
Saving
god.
throw. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Normal. I won't use my advantage for that.
Fucking ice cold veins.
She just looks at him.
Ooh.
Looks at him like, what are you doing?
Morthok
You
noticing
okay?
this, can he lean over and like give Gumball some tips, like, little one, you have to bare your teeth. When you stare them down, stare past them.
Like, I tried to do that.
I'm just imagining like.
Liam just literally like looks at him like and walks away. Like,
We'll work on it.
Right.
So, Liam, do you wanna play some dice?
what are we staking here?
If you roll snake eyes, I'll give you 10 gold.
Hey Morthok, you want in?
Sure.
And
like
whoever rolls the highest gets 3 gold pieces from each person. Unless someone rolls snake eyes. And it's 10 gold pieces each.
Anyone else want to join us?
That does not seem like a fair investment.
You're scared you're gonna lose. Bare your
Yes,
teeth
I
like
am.
before. Maybe it will scare us this time.
Okay.
Yeah, Liam and I used to play this all the time back when we were in school.
Another 4.
Sounds like we're friends. Oh my god.
So
I just wanted to see how effectively I could implement the tips that I got from Morpha. Not at all.
No, just didn't learn a thing.
We'll work on it.
Carrizo, you joining?
1 second.
Come on,
Now
don't
you're
be
checking how much gold
Yeah.
you
How
have.
much gold he has? Yeah.
So
much-
the rules are: if someone rolls snake eyes, they get paid.
You get paid
And then
10
if
by
someone-
everyone. Whoever rolls the highest
Gotcha.
gets 3. So there's only one winner,
Cool.
regardless.
And Grumblemon is not in.
I'm just baring my teeth and trying to.
He's
Appear
flexing his upper lip.
intimidating. Yeah.
He's practicing.
Just in a
But,
corner.
yeah.
Just in a
I imagine that he has like a little mirror in front of him that he like a pocket mirror, and he's like,
So Liam and Morthok are both in, though.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone's in. Actually, I have a mirror here, so I'm just like. Yeah, so
Practically
Yeah,
to your
he'll
camera
be
and
in.
mirror.
He'll be in.
so
Do I even have money? Not yet.
he rolls
Gambling.
first. Ooh,
What do we roll?
average. 2d6s. And then he looks at Liam. Good times. I remember when we were teenagers and our cards would always get confiscated, so it was so much easier to hide dice. And for some reason, our assassin's uniform, the guy's pants always had like that secret pocket where we stuffed the dice in. You remember
Stop
that?
being gross.
Ew.
Roll the damn dice, and he passes it to Liam.
So 2 what?
2d6s. So if you just press the square twice and then click on roll, it should be fine.
2 red. It doesn't want to enter.
Oh,
Whoa.
it happened twice.
But I broke many times.
We'll take the 9.
Take the 9, yeah.
Yeah.
And as always, I always one up you this way.
There's still 2 more players.
Mm.
Who you passing it to?
Who's going next?
Well, fuck, here you go.
So I'll stop and go like, I only use my own dice. And I'll whip out my own, because I have a set of dice.
Oh, I saw
Now,
that.
question.
I saw that.
Now, question though. One of the reasons Morthox likes dice is because he's pretty good at it. Like, is there like a sleight of hand or a dexterity check you can make for like rolling a special way? Like he has his own like special rolling method to.
Go ahead.
Like he's done
and
this a
roll-
lot.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
I'm gonna use my advantage.
All right, and then if you roll well,
But that
Oh, hell
rolls this
yeah.
though, right?
yeah. So
Oh,
roll
yeah.
roll
Well, there you go.
roll your 2d6s twice, and then take the higher number.
So roll
Or
4 of them.
snake eyes.
No, well, I guess
Or
yeah,
unless
roll 2 and
take
then
the
roll 2
better.
again.
You choose which one you prefer. And roll one more time to see
One more time.
whether you can roll better.
Not so good. Not so good. So I guess I'll take the 7.
Yeah. Well, Carrizo, were you on board with this?
Yeah. But as they're rolling dice, he's going to cast a spell.
Ooh.
That sounds
He's
like
going to
shit.
cast minor illusion. Some dice in his hand, and he's going to take the other dice and kind of roll them together.
Are you controlling it?
Yeah.
Make
He's gonna use minor illusion to make them snake eyes.
yeah. Roll a Arcana or Arcana's most probably better than your sleight of hand, so go ahead and roll Arcana.
It
Can
is,
I
yeah.
just like try and observe?
Yeah. You can make an active perception or
Not bad.
Could I do
Or
this with
investigation.
Arcana?
yeah, Arcana to see whether you understand the magic. Everyone
I mean,
else
okay,
has a passive
investigation.
perception of like 10 or 11 or something like that. So, ooh,
Ooh.
Grumble Maw, you notice. No one else does.
I will like just walk over to lead him and just lean. He's cheating.
She's not gonna keep quiet. She's gonna be like, "Hey,
What?
did you do something?"
What? No. Look, they're snake eyes. And he'll like pick them up and just hand the dice to you.
Hey, Grumblemore, what
This
are
is
they?
why I use my own dice.
I mean-
Well,
Imagine cheating in a
we
friend
also saw. We all saw, the magical illusion stuff.
No, yeah. Come on.
What is?
Well,
And at this
I
point,
say just
by the way,
reroll.
so upon hearing this, Morthok will put a hand on Karizo's shoulder and go, "You do anything to win." I like that. But I also like to think that
thanks,
just
but
for
also I'm not a cheater. Look,
for a split second, I hope that Karizo definitely thought he was about to get intimidated.
yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
actually though.
Oh,
well, we didn't
Eh.
say anything about not cheating, so. And he takes out 10 gold pieces and he hands it over to Karizo. And then
Oh.
he says to everyone else, "Up to you. There are no rules."
Well,
I'll take out. Where do I see my gold pieces, by the way?
I
it should be
not
in
expect
inventory.
that.
I suppose the best cheater won. That's fair.
Yeah. You have 9
Fair.
gold pieces, Morthok.
All right,
Inventory
well,
at the
so
bottom.
I'll hand him all 9 and be like, "I owe you one."
Yeah,
I will like
It was
I'll just
definitely
like
not fun.
give 1 gold piece to Morthok.
Okay, and then I'll hand that one piece over to.
So you have a total of 20 more gold so far. What's Dihim's reaction?
She's not participating in cheating. Just gets up like, you guys can give away your money for free. I'm not playing that game.
Oh,
Thanks, Grandma.
Morthok. This reminds me. And then he takes out 5 gold pieces and he hands it to you. And he says, "The little one won."
That's true.
Almost forgot that.
What were you betting? I'm sorry, what?
You were busy at the time. You didn't hear us betting.
Did you call me the little one?
All the time.
Oh, they don't really lie
It's
when they
you,
say it.
but not him.
yeah.
Only he is allowed to call me that name.
How dare you insult?
There's exactly 2 people who are allowed to call me this name, and it is you and my mother.
Yeah. Well. I'll just call
Morthok is
he-
very amused by all this, by the way.
He whispers to Morthok, "Then I'll just call him Little One when he's not looking then."
I like your moxie.
Hey, don't make friends with him. He's leaving as soon as we get back.
Yes, I am.
Thank God.
So,
We can
The
be
evening-
polite without being friends.
Morthok,
take your long
do you-
rest while we're having this conversation, so that when we get to anything serious, you'll be ready.
Long rest, you said?
Yeah, like probably in the morning. Just if you don't have anything else planned, then I might talk to Morthok.
But before the long rest, though, as we're getting ready to bed, Kariza is going to go over to Morthok and like slides him the 10 gold. It's like, hey, look, okay, I did cheat, but I was only trying to take what's his face's money.
I will take 5 of the gold. Like I will pick out 5 of the gold pieces one by one, and then slide the other 5 back, and just nod.
Just nod.
So I'm back up to 10.
And yeah, and also go to Liam and be like, look, I wasn't trying to cheat you. I gave Morthok back the money. I just wanted to take your buddy's money there. I don't know. You seem to not like him, so robbing him was entertainment.
She like pauses and then just pats him on the shoulder. Well done. I just like seeing him lose anyway.
Good. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken your money. I just want you to know. Hopefully we're all right. I understand if you're uncertain. Yeah, go to bed.
All right, in the morning, the evening passes. Boars, whatever, y'all can beat it.
Can I just like wake up Morthok? Like literally like Morthok! 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 Morthok!
There better be a dragonkin nearby. So he's groggy, but he's used to waking up in situations where he has to fight immediately, so he's attentive.
Well, no, I just had an idea. And
okay.
Do you still have that scale?
I do, but I was going to offer it to Carrizo. He did, in fact, give me this lovely sword. I feel it would be inappropriate of me to just take this without some sort of bargain or exchange.
Well, I was just thinking, I've created this armor, and I was thinking maybe I could do something with that scale, like either, another armor for me, or a glaive or something like that for you.
So I'll look at the sword on the ground nearby. I don't think I'll be needing a glaive any longer. There's something about this blade. I can't stop looking at it.
Would you
I'll take the scale out of my backpack. I'm giving you this, but know that if Carrizo wants it, it's his. Talk to him about it.
Yes. I'll grab the scale and just walk over to Carrizo, who's probably still sleeping as well, right?
Oh yeah, Carrizo.
And Carrizo?
Yeah.
Poke.
What?
I imagine you poking him with the scale.
Yes, because I don't want to poison him. Listen, are you awake?
Now. Rubs his eyes.
Yeah, listen, I just talked to Morthok over there, and he told me that I can have this scale unless you want it, and I was thinking of making like a breastplate or a weapon or a shield with it. I think I could make something that is, fire resistant, and I just got excited and can I have it?
I was thinking about making something with it too, to be honest. Maybe we can work together on it.
Let's put our heads. Yes.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that. Also, you gotta trust me a little more.
What? What do you mean?
And he'll minor illusion some dice in his hand, and then just close it.
And by the way, upon hearing this, Morthok, who's like trying to toss and turn and go back to bed, he'll just be like, "That's funny coming from an illusionist." And go turn over and go back to sleep.
Yeah. So we montage to about halfway through this pathway. You come across the only relatively abnormal event or irregular event is that you see one of these Murado zombies, the reawakened, that you had fought before. It's one that seems to be stuck on a vine, and it's just going like... It's like stuck against a tree. What do you all want to do?
Or what is it?
Investigation.
It's one of the zombies.
One of them zombies.
Oh. We should probably cut it free, right?
Well, it's on its if it's on its way to the volcano.
Are we sure it's not going to attack us the minute we free it?
No, we aren't. But maybe we get ready in case it lunges. But which way's the volcano? Let's see. And like, let's not get in that path. We can cut it down, let it go.
Maybe we should just end its suffering for.
It's going to do that on its own. Don't worry.
Morthok will have.
It doesn't survive the volcano, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Morthok will have his blade ready in case that in case it decides to go places that it shouldn't.
Who's gonna cut him open?
I'm gonna cut it free.
Is it wearing things?
Yeah, like normal clothes, villager clothes. Is there anything specific?
So it doesn't look like it's been through a funeral or whatever.
It definitely has gone through the usual rituals. You do see like
okay.
Powders.
Then he'll he'd search it if it looked like it had just died out here and then it's on its way. But
yeah, it's not rotting or anything. It's just
how did it get stuck to the tree?
Like there's a vine
caught up
around
in
its
vines,
neck.
or
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's cut her free.
Hanan, you're nifty with a blade. Cut her free. Holding the sword, waiting in case he has to.
You don't need to threaten me.
I'm not threatening you. I'm just making sure you stay safe.
Yeah, it sounded like a compliment. I don't know.
Right. He goes in, and then behind the neck, you see the claw like push against his face for a moment, and then he just like cuts it, and then takes a few steps back, and then you see the zombie calm down, and then just continue walking aimlessly in a single direction. It seems to have tried to cut through the pathway instead of following the pathway, which is why it got stuck. You can see the pathway that he walked downwards into the forest around the pathway.
Can I check around to see if they maybe had any valuables they might have dropped getting stuck in the tree?
Okay, go ahead and make
Like
an
around where it was
investigation
stuck.
check.
It's all about the money, man.
It is. It 100%.
Always, especially at this level.
Womp womp.
You rolled a 5.
Hey.
Investigation,
It's thick.
not my strong suit.
Which reminds me, I wanted to... I haven't prepped a lot of it, but I was thinking, what if I start doing something like this for scenery? And just give views like this.
I do not see anything.
I do not see anything on my screen, but I see something in Discord. So.
Oh, it should be... Okay,
Yeah,
I wanted
we
to...
don't have tokens.
Yeah, I wanted to test it out.
Oh, there we go.
Because
It probably just needed to load. I got it now.
yeah, I turned on bright light.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, this is the only one I have for now, so I'm just gonna leave you all here. Yeah. The rest of the way to the forest, through the forest, back to the main city. By the way, if you all go to the Penelopean Islands map and click on the Journal Notes tab, you should be able to see the locations. So you all are heading back to the city of Grapevine.
Nice.
Yeah. And yeah, you make it back. Is there anything y'all want to do
journal notes?
before? Journal tabs, it's the one that looks like a bookmark. Yeah. Is there anything y'all want to do before looking for Spindling
I don't
Fingers?
see it, but okay.
I don't see anything. I don't want to say anything, but I don't see anything.
On the left, you should where you select your basic controls.
On the left.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
It'll pop
I
up.
see it now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I only see one thing, but sure.
I'm still not sure.
I
what
only
it's
see the
supposed to
rules
look like.
of Tulag.
Oh, okay.
So if you go to the left side of your screen, then there's like a little like bar that will either open or is open already, and then there's one that look like the fourth one from the top. Click on that.
All right.
Oh, okay. I see some unknowns and some grapevine. Yep.
The map is wrong on stream. Let me just correct it.
I have to real quick. I actually have to fix my lighting because the sun went behind a cloud.
There.
Dude, I'm telling you, the sun is brutal out here.
The sun sucks here too. I need a better blackout window, and then I can control the lighting better. But
Cool. Okay.
streams during the day can be wildly different lighting.
So, is there anything y'all want to do in the town before heading to Swindling Fingers?
I think Liam will go home.
You wanna
Yeah,
go
we'll
home
visit my
first?
mother.
Can she go? Yeah, she wants to go to make sure her dad's okay.
Yeah. You can go home
That's
first.
a character. What?
So, Liam is going home. Grumble Maw is going home. You can guess that it's maybe early afternoon at this point. What does Morthok and Carrizo want to do before going back to Swindling Fingers?
Good question.
But when are we gonna go see the man? Tomorrow or
Maybe,
probably we should go see him right away, right?
Maybe
It's
in
probably
the
wise.
evening?
I feel right away
Well-
is probably a wise decision.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
eat some nice food, so
I don't know that I want to have a man like that find out we've been in town for a night without contacting him at least. Maybe we set up an appointment for tomorrow, but I think we should go see someone about seeing
I
him.
agree.
Give me an hour.
I can let him know for y'all.
So I think we should go see someone.
I think I'll go see him in person.
Yeah, I'll go with you, Morthok.
If you guys go, then all of us have to go.
Yeah, not
I
really.
do have the book after all.
Yeah,
Up to you.
yeah. You should probably go or give one of us the book.
He will ask where the book is, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Grumble Ma.
and
The
I don't
fearless
think he'll like the
leader.
answer. Well, Liam has it, and she didn't want to come.
What is it, Liam?
You still gonna go home?
Well, I mean, I'd like to visit, but
Yeah, we'll have plenty of time for that. I want to go have a nice big family meal at my place, and that'll be good.
how
But we
big
need
is
to
your
go see the man
family
first.
anyway?
There's a number of us.
Hey, why don't we all go visiting? It's been a while since I've seen your dad, Liam. And I'd love to meet
Are we
this
talking
mom
about
that you talked about,
Liam's
Grumble Maw.
Parents or Carrizos?
Oh, everybody.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
Well, let's
But
get
we're
this
such
over
good
with.
friends.
And why do I smell sarcasm in that?
Perhaps.
How do you
Fine.
feel about us,
I'm-
really?
I don't know what
I'm
I
okay
did to
with
you all,
going
but
back.
you all are just rude as hell to me.
It might just be your face.
Oh, Liam, you love this face.
Oh god. I'd rather look at the half frog. No offense, Grumble Ma.
Ow. That was
I
2
dare my
birds for the
teeth.
price of 1.
And I do even worse.
He's been practicing, but it's not going well.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
I rolled a 0.
Yes,
Okay.
you did.
As I was saying, little one, I guess we shall part
looks-
ways here.
I will punch him right now for saying that.
Go ahead and make an attack.
And
Thunder
roll
Gauntlet
for initiative.
Oh god. Are we really starting a brawl in the street?
15.
I believe that hits. Oh, I didn't long rest him.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Alright. Go. Have fun, Liam. Your party is obviously a lot stronger than mine was.
Just
I'll lean over and
don't
go.
call me little one. It's that
Good left
simple, and I will not punch you.
Good left hook.
Thank you.
Well done,
And-
Grumble Ma.
And while everyone decides to part ways temporarily, I assume, because Liam really wants to see her dad first, Karizo's going back home or going to meet.
So are we going now, or
Yeah, what's the final
I
decision
don't think we
here?
actually
Going to
established.
I'm
Going
going to
meet.
go immediately. Yeah, to the employer.
At the very least, set up an appointment or whatever.
Or yeah, go like knock on his door and talk to his whatever, you know.
Yeah. At
Let
least
Legion
him
go
know
go
we'll
then.
be there in like 2 hours. All I need is like
there-
an hour or 2.
Well, okay, in that
What
case,
do you
more
need to
thought would be
do?
like. I mean, I'm sure Karizo. I'm sure we could hang out at our employer's place. Maybe get a drink.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Oh, before
so
she leaves, before Liam leaves, she'll just say, I know I don't have to tell you guys this, but let's not tell or mention that we looked in the book. Or at least that you guys looked in the book.
What book?
I'll
What
go like,
book?
if I have to remind you all, I never looked at any books.
That's
Is
all I have
that-
to say.
Is that a positive? Martha, can you read?
I've been known to enjoy books from time to time, but this particular book doesn't seem very appealing.
Can I
My books are
insight
more
check
of
that?
combat manuals and instructions on how to keep your sword clean, and I like practical applications of reading,
I'll keep that in mind.
like a sign that says "keep out." Important to know these things.
Mhm.
Although as he glances around, like I'm sure there's going to be a lot of script here, you know, in this continent that he probably still hasn't learned.
Mhm.
So
all right. So we'll be meeting Swindling Fingers in about an hour or two, and us players and DM and chat. We'll take a 5-minute break, and then we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. We need to do human things, so we'll see you in a little bit. Grab some water, go to the toilet. What? And yeah, we'll see you all in a bit. Take care of yourselves.